So what happens if the U.S. government cannot reach a deal on raising the debt ceiling?
Eyewitness News reporter David Kaplan joins us now with the impacts it could have on you. David?
Well, Dave, Rochelle, Richard Gearhart, Associate Professor of Economics at CSUB, says the October 18th deadline for the U.S. Congress is to allow the budget that's already been passed to be spent to essentially pay obligations. Richard Gearhart, Associate Professor of Economics at CSUB, says if Congress decides to not raise the debt ceiling, payments citizens are used to getting could come slower.
Some of those obligations are Medicare and Social Security payments, payments to states, payments to international creditors, payers to citizens, both domestic and international, who own our treasury bonds.
He says this is because government spending will have to be cut. Tax revenue will also go up. Gearhart says the bad outcomes are if politicians do not raise the debt ceiling, and those will be immediate and potentially long-lasting.
People might have to wait a little bit longer to get their checks. And for individuals who live on fixed incomes with rent obligations, that could be disastrous.
He says state-level programs like children's health insurance and welfare will also be impacted and felt immediately. Gearhart says layoffs will come too.
If you're a federal contractor or potentially even a state contractor where there's a state project that relies on federal funding, there's the possibility that you become furloughed.
He says we'll see a rise in unemployment. Even shopping will be higher.
If we fail to raise the debt ceiling, imported goods are going to be more expensive. So going to Target and going to Walmart is going to cost more. So that's, bad, especially as we're heading into the holiday season.
Gearhart says interest rates will also take a turn for the worse, so you're probably going to see credit cards raise their interest rates. Buying a home, car, or going to college will cost more too. In Studio B, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.